My wonderful people, ọ na-atụ ọchị, ọ na-atụ akwa, but ọ ka atụcha akwa karịa ọchị. Ogechukwu Nkere and his group so na-akparawa vam. Adadioramma, they have succeeded. They have succeeded. Yeah, they have to clap for themselves. If you are a top follow me, if you have been following me right from the time of this Ekpa's case, I made it clear that the rate Ogechukwu is dragging this power, they have something they are not telling us. Not until they begin to confess. But apart from those confessions they made, from Adadioramma, from Vam, all they have been doing behind the back of Simon Ekpa to make sure that he never come back. Because I said it, I said, this rate Ogechukwu Nkere is dragging power. There's something behind it. Come and give account. He said he will never do that. I said there is something behind it. There is. I repeated it on countless of my published videos. Now, all their plans don't work out. Finnish court sentences Simon Ekpa to prison on terrorism charges. The same terrorism charges we had last time when the prosecutor came out and issued an interview and says that they are charging Simon Ekpa terrorism charges based on hearsay, that they don't have a concrete evidence. That same court who said that they are not charging Simon Ekpa for tax fraud, after giving a lengthy wait for today, they arrived in conclusion and said that they have convicted him for terrorism. Then in this matter now, who is saying the truth and who is lying? So the Finland used the brain of the Biafrans, they played us, and then they do the worst. I think all Biafrans should hold these guys I call accountable for what is happening to Simon Ekpa today. Ogechukwu Nkere most precisely have to be held accountable. That movement of Vam, and Imam Madabagu, Imam Madabu, Adadioramma went on that last court. My brother, Aka Agwaraya, Agwaragota yesterday. And I didn't tell you this not to tell it to anybody. They have done their work. This is what they have been praying for. This is what they have been fighting for. And I'm very sure now all of them is going to be happy, enjoying the fruit of their labor. Because that is exactly what they wanted. Let me read the article. I'm reading this message from YLE. It's an what they call it, a Finland newspaper, online newspaper. So let me read the verdict here. The long-term Latte resident and one-time councillor in the Finnish city had faced a long list of charges, including participating in a terrorist organization and publicly inciting crimes for terrorist purposes. YLE News 1246. Paijet Hame District Court has sentenced Simon Ekpa to 6 years in prison after finding him guilty of terrorism-related charges. The court ruled that Ekpa had participated in a terrorist organization and had publicly incited crimes for terrorist purposes. Who is that terrorist organization? They didn't mention it here. The court ruled that Ekpa had participated in a terrorist organization and had publicly incited crimes for terrorist purposes. The charges relate to Ekpa's alleged activities aimed at re-establishing an independent state in the Biafra region of southeastern Nigeria, which was briefly independent in the late 1960s. In its verdict, the court said that Ekpa had used his significant social media following to stoke tensions in the Biafra region between August 2021 and November of 2024. It added that Ekpa was an influential member of a Biafran separatist movement which established armed groups aimed at bringing about Biafran independence by force. The district court ruling further noted that Ekpa has supplied these groups with weapons, explosives, and ammunition through his network of contacts in the region, and he was also found to have encouraged his followers on social media platform X to commit crimes in Nigeria. a long-time resident of Latte and one-time local councillor, committed these crimes from the Finnish city, the verdict added, meaning the Finnish court had jurisdictions in the case. Ekpa had denied all the charges in court. Born in Biafra, he moved to Finland in 2007 as an athlete. The court on Monday also convicted him of aggravated tax fraud. The district court's verdict is not final, meaning it can be appealed to a higher court. So this one is just the judgment they gave today. Maybe this one now is a lower court give the judgment. So they still have other higher courts who will look into the matter if Simon Ekpa decided to appeal the case. Let me also remind us about the shooting, whether it is AI or it's not AI. I made it clear that this shooting have everything to do with Simon Ekpa's case today. Some people said no, that I am blabbing. Some people say that my own podcast, I am making hand like I'm selling my father's land. That it is not so, that it is a shame to them that is doing original podcast. Anyway, what do I know? But the fact still remains. The people who are behind the Simon Ekpa's ordeal carried out that dastardly act by gentle Yahoo, whether you call it AIO, not AIO, up to you. But I tell you that that thing have everything to do with the case at hand today. And they have succeeded. They have succeeded in sending Simon Ekpa to prison. Then they also, okay, let me also make this one now. Let me also make this statement. Please, it is not negativity. Please, I beg you. They are still going to do another crime, whether real or AI, against the judgment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 10th of October. The reason why you see Nigerian government stretch Nnamdi Kanu's judgment to October is to wait to hear the verdict of Simon Ekpa in Finland. You can as well agree with me that these two countries have vowed that these two guys is going to rot in jail. But let's see what happens on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where they will know that the Biafrans, whether we are mad or not, because they have pushed us a lot. They have pushed us too much to the wall. Christopher Musa came out the other day and began to lie that since Simon Ekpa's arrest or detention, that the insecurity in the southeast have reduced to 90%. The killings in the southeast tripled since Simon Ekpa's absence. It tripled. So now, the fallback group now will say, hey, Ngozi Fulani, go and watch their platform now. You will see all manner of nonsense they are going to write concerning this matter. But they are the one that is behind this Simon Ekpa's ordeal. Believe it or leave it. A time shall come when this guy will come out. 6 years. He won't appeal. And don't forget that 6 years is just like 3 years. They count there day and night. So, let us say from now, and by God so kind, when they went to appeal, they will present the evidence to appeal the case. And God so kind, they may won the case at appeal. At the higher court in Finland. But let me tell the Biafrans, to hold these guys are called accountable. Adade Oranjo, lekwe Oge Nkere, lekwe Sona Parawa, lekwe Vam, lekwe Imam Madu Bago. If for that kiss of death that they kissed Simon Ekpa that day, is the day they kissed him bye-bye, that was the day they submitted their last petition against Simon Ekpa. And also they breached the protocol of the court by taking pictures and videos with him. Knowing fully well that they are not pure. So to make the whole matter worse, they have to take videos and pictures. They just give them a little time to speak with your people. All the social media have been flaunted with Simon Ekpa's pictures and videos. When he was watching them, looking them with a side eye, to let them, in his mind, these people really don't want me out of here. That's exactly, but he cannot speak. He cannot speak. What a poor boy. Anyway, we hope for the best. Now, what next? What next is to wait for the day that they went for appeal in the higher court. So then we will know what the result is all about, or what the outcome is all about. Anyway, if you get this message, please do me a favor. Make sure you like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos coming your way. Victory is ours, whether the devil like it or not. We must surely succeed, and so shall it be. Ka Chineke mezie okwu. N'afa Nna na Nwa na nke Mmụọ Nsọ.